Hi guys and welcome back to Dabble the Reaction.
If you don't know who we are, my name is Molly, this is Matt, we are full-time travel bloggers under the travel channel Dabble Travel. This is Ola. I knew you were going to say that, you were waiting.
Can you see her? That is Flora.
In the cage.
In the cage. She's like making a little nest for herself. She's not feeling well. But this is Ola. I was actually going to say it's really hot.
Oh, yeah, really no, it is.
The water is back. I've got a big bottle. The water's back out the day.
It's extremely hot, but so muggy outside. Like, it feels like it's about to rain. It's too bright. But anyway, we are back together doing the videos. We had so many comments about why we weren't together, and as I've explained...
It'll probably happen again at some point. We fly out next Wednesday, so 6 days' time. So much stuff to do, so many people to see. So there will be occasions when you've got just Molly, exciting, or just me, not so exciting.
Yeah.
But we'll get into today's video because it is a bit of a long one, and that is India captures Chinese camp in border clash.
This is...
Is that the recent?
Yeah, this is the most recent...
What is it? Like actual footage?
I have no idea. This was just someone that sent me this morning.
Don't even read the synopsis, just go straight in for it.
India and China clash again.
How many times is that now?
Things don't go well for Chinese troops. Welcome back to China Uncensored. I'm Chris Jones.
Okay, it's a Chinese.
The India-China border conflict doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon, because India and China have faced off once again.
It was only on
According to the Indian Ministry of Defense,
oh, again?
On the night of August 29th, the People's Liberation Army carried out provocative military
I didn't even know this happened
to change
again.
the status quo. But Indian troops preempted
They
this
knew it was
PLA
going to happen
activity and captured strategic heights. It happened here at Pangong Lake, which is in eastern Ladakh.
Okay.
Back in May, Indian and Chinese soldiers fought at this same lake.
That's the same place.
The lake is at the line
Was
of
that May?
actual control, the border along the disputed territory that India and China both claim. According to the Telegraph, this latest clash happened when around 500 Chinese troops had tried
Why are they trying to go over?
That's what I said in yesterday's video.
A narrow valley near the village of Chushul, and 3 hours of hand-to-hand combat ensued. Chushul is a village south of Pangong Lake.
India owned this land anyway, and then China are trying to claim it,
fought on the southern bank. According to reports, Chinese troops tried to cross the line of actual control. But those reports are wrong, obviously, because China never crosses the line. According to the Chinese foreign minister.
I was wondering what it was going to say.
China has never proactively provoked any war or conflict.
Okay.
We have never invaded or occupied an
We'll
inch
go
of
with
another
that.
country's land. In fact, China's border troops have always strictly observed the actual borderline. We've never crossed it.
You know what? She's right. China has never crossed the line. They just moved the line, like they did in the South China Sea, which obviously means the Indian side is to blame for crossing the line that the Chinese military had so thoughtfully moved.
India's actions seriously violated China's territorial sovereignty.
Right.
We urge the Indian side to stop all kinds of provocations and immediately withdraw those personnel who illegally crossed the border.
So what was India's serious violation? Well, apparently a retaliatory special operations battalion seized a Chinese camp
And why are
in
they
the surrounding
camping?
hills of
Exactly,
Pangong
and then
Lake.
it's again only retaliation.
Reports say that the Indian troops that seized the Chinese military post were part of the Special Frontier Force, also known as Vikas Battalion. They're a covert operations force that's largely made up of ethnic Tibetans. And I would assume that they are highly motivated to fight China.
Just a bit.
Now, Pangong Lake is one of the areas where India and China disagree on the exact location of the line of actual control, which means it's a great place for Chinese troops to try to move the borderline.
Just leave it as it is.
They're literally gaining like a kilometre, less than a kilometre.
But what's the need? Just leave it.
Chinese soldiers occupied land that was previously patrolled by both sides, but not permanently occupied by either. And they started building roads in the area. Pangong Lake used to be a popular tourist area in India.
Cool.
But not
Oh
anymore.
no, that's such a
In the
shame.
past few months, analysts said the Chinese have built observation towers fortified bunkers, and 2 new
Why?
marinas. Now this isn't new. We've talked about China's salami slicing strategy before, where they take small amounts of territory at a time, which worked great for them in the South China Sea. And locals in the region have complained for years that Chinese troops have
Really?
been steadily nibbling away at
Yeah, it's
Indian
not fair.
territory, taking over high
People probably
altitude
live around there as
pasture
well.
land and blocking traditional herding routes, and that the Indian Army knew about this and did nothing. But that's no longer the case, as the Indian military's preemptive action last weekend
How did
showed.
they know that they were going to
After the
pull a
clashes back
stunt
in
like
May and
this?
June,
Crazy.
both India and China agreed to disengage their troops from the region. But India has accused China of not actually disengaging, which, given what
They
happened,
didn't,
we
yeah.
No,
They obviously
obviously
never
not.
did.
fair concern. Both sides have now started another military dialogue to solve the situation. But the Chinese Communist Party is not used to having their salami slicing strategy called out and directly challenged on the ground. So the real question is, will the Indian military's actions stop China from moving the
Hopefully.
border
I hope
on the
so,
line
yeah.
of actual control?
Because then when will they stop?
wait
They'll
and
just
see.
keep
But what do
pushing.
they want that
And
bit
now
of
is the time
space
when I answer
for?
questions
I have no
from one
idea.
of you, a fan who supports China and
They're just trying to prove they're more powerful.
Jordan Larimore asks, what are the chances of a string of pearls
just
tour
his-
in
his
South/Southeast
Patreon?
Asia? You want us to tour South and Southeast Asia.
I think it is.
Sounds like fun. We've traveled quite a bit for China Uncensored over the years. But the last
Yeah,
time
that's
we
No,
did
that's
a
just
tour of
That's
questions.
just him answering questions from people from his Patreon, which is really nice.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a really good video. I didn't expect it to be
Interesting.
that good, so thank you for recommending that.
So it looks as if the Chinese troops never left. They're trying to gain like a small piece of land, but then India are doing the right thing, because if you give them that piece of land, I'll put the bottle down.
Yeah, why do you need to
where
do
will
that?
be the next bit? Will they keep going? They'll keep going. They'll keep going until they take more and more land, which
But
isn't
it
needed.
is
So you need to
unnecessary,
intervene
like,
straight away.
You don't need that bit of land.
No,
and
exactly.
the border, in the video I watched yesterday, which you didn't watch, the border was set so long ago that it was agreed, and then now
They
they're
don't
going
just
back
change
on
it.
the agreement. Like,
It's just
they don't
poor.
need that bit. But anyway, if you have any other recommendations, be sure to message us on our Instagram at Dublin Travel or comment below.
Yeah, and what is your view on this? How is this being reported in India at the moment? Please let us know. Do you think it will escalate further, or do you think this will be the end of it?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully it is the end of it. The Chinese troops retreat and India keeps their land. Fingers crossed. Make sure you keep your recommendations coming, and if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe, drop us a like.